Northwest Film Forum's Collective Power Fund is now open for grant applications. Grants are starting at $2,000 up to $10,000 for individual or artist collectives. The annual grant cycle focuses primarily on supporting art that incites public dialogue, pushes boundaries, explores genre fluidity, speaks its truth through an authentic perspective, and is often non-traditional, anti-institutional, socially responsible, or disruptive of any existing structures and conventions. Learn more and apply at collectivepowernw.org.
Tune in to Real Estate and Money every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3 here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Join your hosts Violetta Strash with John L. Scott Kent North and Tina Lombard with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. They'll help you navigate the waters of our volatile real estate market and offer you some guidance on how to make your hard-earned money work to make your dreams come true. Learn about current trends, get tips on financial matters, and have fun, interactive discussions about your home inside and out. That's Real Estate and Money.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Don't forget to log on www.rainieravenueradio.world.
I love Shattering Glass. I kid you not. Hi, I'm Bettina Carey, and I'm the founder and CEO of WeEmpowerYou, the global community, and WeEmpowerYourLife.com, the website. And today's a very special show because I'm here with me, myself, and I. And I'm going to be shattering the glass ceiling because I'm going to tell you a little bit about the upcoming WeEmpowerYou Global Summit, which is we do this every single quarter, and it's coming up on Wednesday, June the 8th, which, by the way, happens to be my birthday. But before I get down to the brass tacks of the show, I wanted to share with you also a special announcement because podcast guesting is really hot. And this is a visibility strategy that thought leaders, experts, speakers, and charismatic CEOs are pursuing to get seen, heard, celebrated, and ultimately compensated for their winning ways. And if that strategy is something that is of interest to you, I want to point you in the direction of a very good friend, colleague out there who is doing some wonderful things. Her name is Nancy Jutton, and she's got a VIP access to her special podcast visibility live lab that's going to be coming up on June the 6th through the 14th. And she's going to show you just how you can use podcast guesting as a solution, a strategy to take your business to the next level. And we're going to post the Kickstarter cart so that you can get your application and get in there. And I have to say, I've been working with Nancy for the last year. If you watch the evolution of this show and watch all of the improvements that I've made and the fact that this show exists still and we are over 50 shows, it's because of Nancy. I have to say, hi there, Nancy, if you're watching. And, you know, this is a really great opportunity to speak up as a guest expert on podcast shows just like this one. So if you're out there and you want to be on this show, you're just going to have to contact me at askbettina@WeEmpowerYourLife.com. Nancy's going to be bringing a lot of value, and she's going to help you to get media savvy and media ready and get your one sheet together, your media one sheet together, that is. And she's going to do this quickly because this is a 12-week program that she's going to be talking about, but she's going to give you a 5-day test to see if you can make it through that program. When you can make it through that program, you can come out and take other programs that she has. And that's what I'm doing, of course. The number one consideration before you take one of those microphones and start using it, just like I'm doing, is you really want to take this multi-action packed virtual training because it's literally going to change the way you perform. You get your lights, your action, your camera all together. So invite your friends and join Nancy on June the 6th through the 14th, and you're not going to be disappointed. I guarantee it. Now, that said, I'm also here to tell you a little bit about the upcoming WeEmpowerYou Global Virtual Summit. When COVID reared its ugly head in March of 2020, by June of 2020, we kicked off what has now come to be known this global summit that appears every single quarter. And by 2023, we're expected to be doing this every single month. We have welcomed over 1,150 guests. We have nearly 200 already signed up to attend this event coming up this Wednesday, and we hope that you're watching. So without further ado, let me tell you where you're going to want to go. Go to the website. That's WeEmpowerYourLife.com. Click on the Summit Tickets tab and get your free ticket. Why do I say free? Because we don't charge for the tickets at all. This is a 12-hour action-packed day featuring 36 plus speakers on the day. And I say plus because there's always folks that we add in the end, or even that show up from all around the globe, and we give time on the mic. The sessions are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 minutes in length. So you can come for an hour or stay for the day. Either way, it's your decision. But a lot of people do come for an hour and then end up staying for the day. At least that's what Mia Tepper says. And she also adds that this is a perfect blend of altruism and business. And I love that statement because it couldn't be more true. My mother knows that because she often said to me, you would give the clothes on your back away if you could. And she is not far from the truth. So we're giving this away to 500 guests, and we can't wait to have you with us. You're going to want to go to the website again at WeEmpowerYourLife.com and click on that Summit Ticket tab and get your ticket. RSVP is required because that's the only way you're going to get your Zoom details. In addition to that, I've teamed up with none other than Brian Gregory, who I had on last week, and he's offering a brand assessment through Admanity protocol that's going to help you to understand how emotions sell everything and what emotions that you can be using in promoting your business and your success. And he's giving this away for free. So when you sign up, within 2 days, you're going to get your brand assessment link, and then you're going to take a 5-minute test and see what emotions are driven and could drive your business. You may have it all wrong. I know I did. And the information is priceless. And this is a wonderful opportunity to share with you what we do here at We Empower You, the community. So we are a community that evolved, and we also are a website called WeEmpowerYourLife.com. And that website has built into it Income Activator. And Income Activator, founded by Lee Romanoff, who I've also had on this show, is a genius. And what she's created is the opportunity for us to do what's called go to community. We can build a community, and you can build your own community as well. And what's really cool about the Income Activator is that it has 10 revenue strategies built right into the software. So you can act like a big company too, right? So if you've heard of Angie's List and you've heard of YouTube and Google, well, guess what? You can have the software similar to what they're using, where you can get paid for leads. And that's what Lee says, get paid for telling people where to go. That's one example of a strategy that she's used for many years, and that's turned her into a 7-figure business. Guess what? When we founded in 2020, within 8 weeks, we had $25,000 come in from our membership and our services. And then within 6 months and 1 week, we were at 6 figures, which was mind-boggling to have a startup go so quickly. By the end of this year, we're likely to be in the triple 6 figures, and hopefully by next year into the 7 figures. These numbers are outrageous. But what's really cool is what we're doing is audacious. And I say audacious because what we're doing is all in the spirit of togetherness. You know, when I say that, it's because it's based in an African proverb, and it goes, when you want to go fast, go alone. When you want to go far, go together. And it is in that spirit of togetherness that we are going to go farther than we've ever gone before. Each and every summit, we scale higher and higher heights, and this is no different from the last. Our 9th summit coming up on June the 8th is going to feature, like I said, these 36 speakers on topics, which is business, leadership, love, life, health, wealth. You're not going to want to miss a single time. What I also like to say is that many of the coaches that are out there that are very, very talented, like yourself, maybe watching or listening, are having a difficult time of reaching and serving those that need our help more than ever before. And so that's why we're bringing this summit together. I can't wait to have you join us for the summit and to learn a little bit more from each of the speakers that we're going to have on the day. CL King, who's been on this show as well, is going to be co-hosting with me for most of the day, and I cannot wait to welcome him back. We've got Lee Romanoff, who's going to be talking about everything to do with revenue and telling how to make money. Literally, that is the key message. In fact, turn your message into $1 million business is at the bottom end of what we do, right? It's at the cornerstone. Everything we do is all about getting your message on bigger and bigger platforms. And so let me share with you a little bit about the membership itself. I was just talking to Patrick and Troy and Tequila Kosar. All of these are members, and they were sharing with me some of the benefits that they've enjoyed. And of course, I couldn't do any more than to just tell you about what we do for our members in terms of uniting. So we believe that it's not going it alone society anymore. We really need to come together and work together collaboratively. So we host weekly meetings, and our weekly meetings are raved about because we have a lot of people that show up, our regulars, and then we have new people all the time. You get to present yourself every single meeting, talk about your business, talk about what you need to succeed, solve problems, do a little masterminding. All of that is possible in our Wednesday meetings. We do those at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every single Wednesday, except for, of course, when we're doing the summit every single quarter. The dates are June the 8th, September the 14th, and December the 14th coming up, and you're going to see that on the slide. And if you want to participate in our Wednesday meeting, you're going to want to go to WeEmpowerYourLife.com and click on the calendar tab to get the Zoom details. That's where we keep those in case of any needed changes. I am so excited to also share that the We Empower You community is paying commissions. We pay commissions for several things. One is if you sign up to the summit and you share the link for others to sign up and they attend, guess what? You get paid $5. 100 signups means that you make $500. That's not chump change. And better yet, when you sell or promote a membership and someone joins, you get $800 when they join, and get this, you get $800 every year thereafter upon their renewal. Those are not numbers to bat our eyes at now, are they? Daniel's probably jumping out of his chair right now, our producer backstage. I cannot wait to tell you a little bit more about other opportunities that we have coming down the pipe. We're going to be doing a done-for-you PR service as part of what we do here at We Empower You and WeEmpowerYourLife.com. This is a global movement. We have people coming in from Africa and Brussels, Austria, Australia, Seoul, Korea, Canada, different parts of the United States. And I am so excited about the fact that we did reach global proportions. But I'm not done yet, because I will not be satisfied until I have changed the lives of thousands and thousands of people worldwide. And right here in the Seattle market where I live, it especially is, like near and dear to my heart, because I've lived here for over 40 years. So that said, let me just return to a little bit about me, because you're probably wondering, who is this person talking and what is her story? So I'd like to tell you a little bit about how I started my business. And I was a nurse, and I was just regular nurse type. I was working in the home care field at the time. And I ended up going into a restaurant, and I had a slip and fall accident that left me with a pain in the neck and a pain in the keister, I might add, for about 6 years. About 3 months into this accident, I ended up going ahead and deciding that I would start a business. It was a healthcare marketing business. But the fact was, I really didn't know much about marketing. I didn't know anything about business at all. But I was still interested in representing a product that I had bumped into before the accident. And lo and behold, after about a year of working at it, I managed to have my very first sale. And as a result of that first sale, I worked selling this product for about, for about 8 years. And lo and behold, as I was a business owner, as I was a female, I started to bring together starting with a small group of women that we met at Duke's on Green Lake the first Monday of every month. And we grew and grew and grew and grew. Before long, we were out of the Duke's area and we were having to host in larger venues because we'd have 125, 150, 200 women in conferences, in summits, in seminars and training, and just networking events, just like the one that's coming up virtually that we're going to do on June the 8th. And, but that isn't the only reason that I'm in the empowerment business. And some people ask me, well, how'd you get into that? And everybody has a story, and mine starts off a little bit sad. I might give you a warning right now. And that is that when I was in high school, I fell in love with a boy, and he would be my very first high school boyfriend. But not too long after, he started to hit me. And, I was not sure what to do about this. I felt very alone, very isolated. My parents were raising me up in a Catholic environment, and I wasn't sure they would be very supportive of me in this relationship. And I had already fallen in love with him. And, but one thing, of course, led to another. I became pregnant. I also got married to this fellow. And I thought that if I could only be good enough, if I could only help him to stop this beating, that it would stop. Well, of course, as you know, and as the story goes, that was not the case. Those beatings continued even through my pregnancy. And on my way to Washington, he was going to be stationed actually in JBLM. And I was just in the car ride home here to now what I call home. And he assaulted me very violently. And that caused the premature birth and subsequent death of my very firstborn child, Laura Jean. And of course, I still think of her every single day. She is a part of my life. So therein lies the story behind why I am committed to this empowerment journey that I've been on for many, many years of my life. But I also got struck by lightning, not literally, but figuratively, when I started to gather women and to help them empower themselves and empower each other. And at some point, I had empowered over 5,000 women by 2011. But I couldn't make any income from this that would last. It was all going to venues and people and labor and all of this, and I just couldn't make it work. So guess what? In 2011, I put my baby down and I went ahead and went about just creating a new business, which was a marketing agency and an advertising agency. And I set on my path. And every once in a while, I'd look back and I'd go, I really want to do that networking again. I really miss my ladies. I want to be a part of this again. And I thought it was just going to be for a couple of years, get my bearings, kind of get things in order, and then I'd be able to return to it. But until 2019, I was not able to do this again. And then I started planning my comeback. I was going to bring together a live setting of a We Empower You movement for women, right? And I was all ready for it. I'd been planning it a year. I was involved with a program called The One Big Thing, and there was a lot of planning. We were also having a virtual component, but then it turns out that COVID hit in March of 2020, and my dream of coming back in the real world was gone in an instant. And as you know, that was not a comfortable feeling. However, what it turned out to be was a really great thing, because had I booked a venue, I would have got right back into paying heavy fees to venues, having people with lots of questions about logistics and what meal they had and if they had allergies or not. And instead, I was able to greet 120 registrants from all over the globe right away in the virtual stage. So what turns out to be lemons ended up being lemonade. And, it's I have to say, despite the fact that we've had lots of businesses fail during this time, mine has actually improved tremendously. And it is, of course, as a result of working with Lee Romanoff and among others. And there are a number of people that I could thank here also for helping me to put together this incredible community, the incredible events that we do, notwithstanding Aggie Clark, who is the CFO of this company, and also Shay Vaughn, who offers all of our members a 5-minute spotlight video on the Worldwide TV network, which is another big benefit to the membership. So let me dial into the benefits, right? So why would anybody want to join this community? For one, you come to know, like, and trust us. That is the number reason why people come to us, is because they're looking for people that are cut from the same cloth, right? And you don't need to go any further than us. We have a high level of integrity, high level of performance, interest at heart. And in addition to that, we have this platform, the Income Activator platform, that allows every single member to generate revenue streams, multiple revenue streams, because that is one way and a sure path to building wealth. I'm excited to talk about the benefit that we have, which is a list of angel sponsors as well. Now, these angel sponsors are folks that are not angel investors. Don't confuse the two. They are angel sponsors, and they give away money to folks who align with their audience. And they start at $10, $20, $30, $50,000, $100,000. So this list comes with also full and complete instructions on how to use the list, how to call them. It comes with a telephone introduction, comes with a contract. It comes with all the moving parts to generate sponsorships for your book, for your events, for your opportunities. And I'm so excited about that benefit. In addition to that, we also have the benefit of having a radio list that has a listening audience of 50,000 to 100,000 listeners, which is an incredible platform. We really believe that your voice is your moneymaker, as our master Nigel Henry, a member of our group, likes to say, and that you can turn your message into $1 million business. Why not? I mean, other people are doing it. Why not you, right? So those are some of the benefits that come with the We Empower You Global Virtual Summit. And I mean, the membership, and with the summit, you get to speak. That is a member benefit. So most of the speakers that we book are actually from our membership pool, and we love to help them grow their ability in speaking, and we help them to produce their 5-minute spotlight video. So I am so excited to be sharing with you all this detail and information. And I am going to give you some ways to get in touch with me, right? Because otherwise you might not know what to do. So the first one, of course, is by email, Ask Bettina, that's spelled Bettina, at WeEmpowerYourLife.com. You can also go to our website. We have forms there that you can complete. WeEmpowerYourLife.com. And you can also text or call me at 206-349-4297. And I can't wait to have you at the summit. I can't wait to have you as a member. I can't wait to explain more about everything that we're doing for the community and the global community at that. I am so running out of things to say at the moment, but I know that I want to have Daniel go ahead and pop up our website one more time. And there is a video there that you're going to want to play. And that video is describing a little bit about the upcoming summit. And we have videos throughout our entire website that you're able to dial in and watch about how the revenue strategies work, about how the summit works, and about how you can participate in producing your own 5-minute spotlight video. Because this 5-minute spotlight video can open doors like nobody's business. That said, I'm going to sign off now. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching each and every day that you come, which this is a weekly program, as you know. The next show coming up at 2 p.m. is going to be The Wonderful World of Fine Art, episode 23. You've been watching Shattering the Glass Ceiling. We're live on Thursdays, 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Rainier Avenue Radio, with life-changing conversations that unite remarkable women and men from all walks of life to share and exchange individual experiences with us. We're all about shattering the glass ceiling right down to the floor. I'm Bettina Carey, your host and the founder and CEO of WeEmpowerYou, the global community, and WeEmpowerYourLife.com. And we look forward to seeing you at the summit. Bye for now. Take care, everybody. Coaching is a noble profession, but in these current tumultuous times, so many talented coaches are finding that they simply cannot connect with people that they could be helping. And people need our help more than ever these days. That is why I conceived the WeEmpowerYou Global Community and Global Virtual Summit. I'm Bettina Carey, and I'm inviting you to join with some of the world's leading empowerment coaches, trainers, authors, mentors, and thought leaders for our upcoming WeEmpowerYou Global Virtual Summit. There's an old adage and saying that goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. It is in that spirit of togetherness that we aim to help connect more talented coaches to the people that they might help. Join us for free and share your knowledge in this Find Wealth by Giving endeavor. And there isn't a hidden fee or big sales pitch at the end. You will be shoulder to shoulder with some of the world's best thought leaders, newsmakers, and game changers. And you will see for yourself exactly what the WeEmpowerYou global community and membership is all about. It's a blend of altruism and business, to be sure. This endeavor is audacious, and we hope to plant seeds that take deep roots. So we need you. If you have a goal of helping others reach and achieve that next rung, if your work aids in lifting people out of self-limiting beliefs, if you're ready to fix the world one client at a time, or spread your message to the masses, you're welcome to join us for our WeEmpowerYou Global Summit. Tickets are free, but RSVP is required. Scan the QR code if you're watching on TV, or go to our website at WeEmpowerYourLife.com and click on the Summit Tickets tab to get more information and to claim your free Zoom admission ticket. We empower you. Together we will go far.